Hi guys, I hope you are fine. Me too, I'm fine. So let's attempt this question and see what we will get. So guys, I first of all read the question. Solve the equation. This is the equation that is given. Use the inverse matrix method to solve the simultaneous equations. So guys, we come here and when we look at this guys, you can see this is actually the magnitude of that matrix. Or the determinant, let me say determinant, which now gives us 0. So we are actually computing our determinant to 0. And how do we find the determinant? You multiply the product of major diagonal minus the product of minor diagonal. The major diagonal is 2 minus 3x multiplied by 4 minus 4x multiplied by -1, and that's exactly what guys we are going to do here. And so guys, we start solving the question. And so we come and now multiply 2 multiplied by, that is minus 3x, we multiply that by 4 minus 4x you multiply by -1. This one now will give us 0 as our solution. And so guys, we continue. So this one is now going to give us 2 times 4 is 8 minus, that is 12x, because 4 minus times 3, it gives us 12, then x, minus 4x multiplied by -1 is actually now going to be plus 4x. Because of this minus and this minus will give us now plus. So this one is equals to 0. So from there guys, we are going now to solve this simple equation, which now comes to 8 minus 12x plus 4x, that will give us minus 8x, like that. So this one we get is 0. We can now move this negative x this other side, negative 8x, so that now we have 8x, and then this other side we have 8. So guys, we can now divide by 8 every side. So we now get x is equals to 1. So guys, that is how we do the first. We've gotten our solution as 1. So this is our solution guys. So let's go to the next one, and says use the inverse matrix method to solve the simultaneous equation. First thing, we write the simultaneous equation in terms of in matrix form, and that is going to be 3, then you put 2 here, then you have 5, and this is -4, like that. So that one is in matrix form. Then you have x, y, and then the solution for that you get 18 and then 8. So guys, what we are going to do is to find the inverse of this matrix. As I had said before guys, when we get the inverse, we'll come and multiply the inverse on this side, but we shall not need to do so, because if you multiply the inverse, for example 1, you multiply by the inverse of that, which is 1 raised to -1. Or maybe I could have used 2, which is now a better illustration than 1. So 2 multiplied by 2 raised to -1. So this one you get it as 1. So when we multiply inverse and this, you get identity matrix, which is similar to 1. And then you multiply this side. And when you multiply this side is when now you're going to find your solution. So the first thing, guys, we are now going to look for that inverse. And for us to find that inverse, you look for the determinant first. Determinant first, we have said, is supposed to be the major product of major diagonal minus the product of minor diagonal. So that one gives us 3 times negative 4 is 12, negative 12 minus 10. So that one gives us negative 2, 2. That is negative 22. So for us now to get the inverse, we use 1 over the reciprocal of the determinant, which is 1 over negative 22. We multiply by the matrix, and this matrix has been transformed, or it has been modified in this way to read. We bring negative 4 here, 3 comes here, and then we exchange the position for, not the position, we actually change the sign of 5, which is now negative 5, and this one will come to negative 2. So that's how we always do that. So now from that we can get the inverse. So the inverse is going to be, we multiply the reciprocal of determinant and this matrix that has been modified. So that one will give us, we will have multiply that and that, we shall have 4 over 22. That is plus 4 over 22, which is the same as 2 over 11 for that. Because by 4, 2 by 4, 11. Multiply that and the next one we shall have 1 all over 11, like that. Then we come to the second one, 5 divided by that, we shall have 5 over 22 over 22. Then the next one we shall have negative 3 now. This is now going to be negative 3 all over 22. So that is now our inverse matrix. So as we have said, guys, we are supposed to multiply by this, but when we multiply first by this, we shall have identity matrix. And so this side you shall have 1. Then you come to this other side, you multiply. Now you are going to have this. You put this matrix first, 2 over 11, 1 over 11, then you have 5 over 22, then negative 3 all over 22. That now you multiply by 18 and then 8. When you multiply that, guys, then we are going to find our x and y. So we go ahead and multiply that right now. So we multiply the row. This is the row and the column. And that's why, guys, we could not put this one before this, because we could not have been able to multiply them. So this one now will give us 2 all over 11 times 18. Now we multiply by 18 plus 1 over 11 multiply by 18. So we add that. So guys, if we add that, our denominator is 11. Our numerator here we have 36. This is 36 plus 18. You can calculate that. This is actually 8. This is 8, guys. So we have 36 plus 8, which is now 44. So guys, we get our solution. X now is going to be 4. Coming now to y, so this is 4, which represent the x. Coming out y, we shall multiply this column, this row and this column. So that is going to be 5 all over 22 multiplied by 18 plus negative 3 over 22 multiplied by 8. This one now gives us this, all of this will be over 22. 5 times 18, we shall have 5 times 18 gives us 90. So here we have 90. Now minus 8 times 3 gives us 24. So guys, this is going to be 90 minus 24 equals to 66. Divided now by 22. So guys, y now is going to be 22 divided by 66 is going to be 3. So our y is going to be 3. So guys, in solving that question, we can say x, can put here x is equals to 4 and y is equals to 3. So guys, those are our solution. That is the solution. And guys, thank you for being together with me. So we do that problem in that manner. So if you want to try and see whether you've gotten the answer, come here and put your x. If you put your x, you're going to have, this is going to be 3 times 4 is 12 plus, then y is 3 times 2 is 6. So it's 12 plus 6 is 18. So guys, that's how you test to see whether you've gotten your answer. So guys, thank you for listening to me. Bye bye.